Good morning, brother and sister in Christ. My name is Alex Chan, and I am from Kalompang, LG. Today, I would like to testify that God will deliver those who are faithful to Him. I would like to share a little bit about myself. I am a businessman. I provide engineers to oil companies. I manufacture and sell chemicals. I also buy and sell oil. As per our government instruction on March 19, I have closed my factory and office because of COVID-19. My factory has stopped production completely, and all our oil delivery is on hold or delayed. To make things worse, on April 21st, oil price dropped to negative $38 per barrel. And this was because a disagreement between Russia and OPEC caused a surplus in production. At the same time, the lockdown around the world had caused a dramatic drop in oil consumption. In my 27 years of working in the oil and gas industry, I have never seen negative oil price. People were paying you to buy oil, and there was no point for oil companies to drill for oil. Suddenly, it was like the world has collapsed. Every industry was and still is affected. But thank God, He shielded my company from the crisis. Last year, one US company approached me to buy one big batch of their chemicals, potassium formate, in Dubai. They were unable to find a use for these chemicals for more than 2 years. They begged me to give them an offer. In fact, I had no intention to buy the chemical because it had only been used in Malaysia once in the last 30 years. Out of courtesy, I gave them an offer, which was only 50% of the market price. Surprisingly, 1 week later, they came back and agreed to my offer price. I had no choice but to honor my word. I shipped the chemicals from Dubai to Port Klang and then kept it in my warehouse. On January 23rd this year, Wuhan was locked down due to COVID-19. All China chemical plants and seaport were affected. And 1 week later, the US company that sold me the potassium formate urgently need a similar chemical for their operation in Malaysia. They could not get the chemicals from China on time due to COVID-19 lockdown, and there was no available stock in Southeast Asia. They realized that I was the only one who had it in stock in Malaysia. They called me up and offered to buy it without even asking for price. Instead of taking advantage of the situation, I sold the chemical back to them at market price, and I made 100% profits. All of this happened right before the MCO. During the lockdown, I saw a vision of 3 Hebrew men being forced into the burner fire furnace by the king of Babylon in the book of Daniel, chapter 3, verse 8 to 12. I believe you know the outcome of the event. They were unharmed because God was with them. I realized that God was with me throughout this crisis and had shielded me from the fire. I also realized that God had protected my employees, many of whom my families, and are faithful to Him too. To conclude my testimony, I would like to share this Bible verse with you. In the book of Psalm, chapter 31, verse 3 to 5. You are my refuge and defense. Guide me and lead me as you have promised. Keep me safe from the trap that has been set for me. Shelter me from danger. I place myself in your care. You will save me. Lord, you are a faithful God. Thank you, and God bless.